So as many of you know, Hunter Biden crashed his own contempt hearing yesterday in the House Oversight Committee. And this situation really does call into question the double standard of Republicans and an interesting hypothetical for Democrats, but let me just give you a quick recap. On December 13th, Hunter Biden was subpoenaed to appear before two Republican-led oversight committees, the Ways and Means Committee and the House Oversight Committee, to testify in a closed-door deposition hearing. These closed-door hearings are not open to the public, and thereby we would not have eyes on what is happening on the ground. That is a crucial detail because Hunter Biden, instead of abiding by that subpoena, took his case to the American people and spoke in front of the Capitol, saying, "I will testify publicly or not at all." And since Hunter Biden has not appeared for that subpoena, the House Oversight Committee, led by Republicans, decided to have a contempt hearing that Hunter Biden himself indeed showed up for in a surprise way. And indeed, Republicans were outraged because they were having this because he wouldn't show up because he said, "I will not testify unless it's in public." Now, ignoring a federal subpoena is wrong. There's no right way to go about trying to frame that. Though, I think it is important the fact of why are you ignoring it? It's because Hunter Biden wants to do this in public to allow the American people to weigh in instead of doing it behind closed doors, which means that the Republican Party is not wanting transparency. Meaning that with it being a closed-door deposition, if you were to go and do that, the Republican Party could take bits and pieces of that closed-door deposition and release it at will to create an edit of what may not have actually occurred. And let's not pretend that ignoring a subpoena is unique to Hunter Biden, a Democrat, because Democrats repeatedly noted that several Republicans on the committee, Representatives Andy Biggs, a Republican of Arizona, Scott Perry, Republican of Pennsylvania, and Jim Jordan, Republican of Ohio, face little consequences for blowing off subpoenas in 2022 from a House committee investigating the January 6th attack on the Capitol. So for Republicans to be so outraged at Hunter Biden's ignoring of a federal subpoena, it's really rich when they have done the exact same thing. Now, to my Democrats in here, my fellow friends, I am a Democrat, it is important for us to put the shoe on the other foot. If this was a Republican that was doing this because Democrats wanted a closed-door deposition hearing, would we have the exact same position? To be honest, I would have the exact same position. If the Republican is refusing to testify because they want it to be done in the public eye for everyone to see instead of a closed-door hearing, I would say, yeah, that makes sense for them not to want that to happen. If they want to testify in public and allow the public to weigh in, that makes a lot of sense. So I would not change my position based on partisan convenience, and I hope that you wouldn't either.